All right, everyone, it's time for a 2-box hunt. We'll get a third in the morning, so if we have some interesting finds, we'll tack on another one. I've rolled them, flipped them. We have a colorized, beat-up Kennedy. Of course, it doesn't really look like him anymore. Other than that, nothing else interesting on the ends. Of course, we're going to be out for the silver. We'll be checking for some of the errors, varieties, DDOs, no FGs, things like that. Looking for proofs, foreigns, NIFCs as we go along the way. A lot of things you can look for in the half dollars. Of course, I'm primarily out for the silver. It's always fun to stack it when you see it. I have my trusty scale here. Thank you so much for joining me on this ride. Let's dig in with this first box. We're hanging out on roll number 21. This one's weighing heavy. Anytime you get up around 227, you start thinking about 90% silver. It's still sealed, but I have started it to make this easier for filming. I think we got one right there in the center. It's dark, but you see it right there. My heart dropped for a second. I'm like, no! But then I saw it. I'm looking through the camera lens. A little difficult, so maybe you saw it first. There it is in the middle. What do we got? We got a Ben Franklin 51D. If memory serves me right, that's a little bit of a harder date to find. 52s are pretty common. Let me go check real quick and see if I have this in my book. I'm not sure. All right, so here we go, friends, with that Ben Franklin. I tell you what I've done. I ripped out all my college notes from Physics 222 in college. And I tell you what I did. I made myself a catalog of all my coins and finds. You see everything listed down the side here. This first page is pennies, but we'll get it flipped over to the Franklin halves, and I'll show you 51D. It's middle of the road. It's not as common as some of those with the tens of millions minted, but I already have this one. Very fine condition as estimated by me. This one might give it a run for its money. Doesn't have the toning like the one I currently have, though. I'll take a look and see if it upgrades. It does have some nice luster to it, though, still. But some scratches. Beautiful nonetheless, and it is silver, and it's a 90% silver at that. Let's go back. We are 4 from the end of this box. This one did not look suspicious at all. I think we might have 2 in here. I have already seen this one, so I'll go ahead and just pull that one out for you. It's a 40%er. I didn't believe it, so I had to check. But I think this dark one might be something too. Let's see here if I can get it. No, I don't think it is. This is going to be a 72. That dark edge fooled me. 72D. Anyway, we did get a silver out of that. Still surprised me either way. A few more rolls left in this box, and then we got that other one back there. Okay, this is the third roll of the second box. We got a good one here. Again, 227. That's going to be a signal that we have a 90. A couple new ones on the end. Still sealed. I haven't seen anything yet. What do we have right here? One off being the end. I mean, I guess a Kennedy based on that read. Let's take a look. There it is. DMET mark on the back. We have ourselves a 1964. Early in the box. We do also have an NIFC. That's something I didn't see anything of out of the last box. So something a little different here. Of course, we have our painted edge as well. Nothing on the end silvery, but hey, hopefully this is a good sign of what's to come in the next 47. Okay, roll number 11. We've gotten this one open a little haphazardly. And there's a goodie inside. I popped off this side. There it is. This one is going to be a 40, I almost guarantee. There's that tarnish on the back, a little bit on the front too. 1967. Good box. All right, we'll keep going. More finds, I'm sure, are going to be on the way. Well, I jinxed myself. Since I'm picking up a box first thing in the morning, I'm going to tack it on to the end of this hunt. Hopefully, we'll have some finds. See you in a second. I'll have that third box. Okay, here it is. Next day. Can't say I've ever seen that before. The clip to the top. Hopefully, we do have some silver inside here. I don't see anything obvious on this end as of first opening it. Oh, yeah, I do. Right there. We have a foreign. What do we have here? I have no idea. Is this going to be Mexican?
No, let me see. Panama. I see Panama up there. So this is a derivative of the Balboa, evidently. Right? Yeah, that's awesome. Cool. Haven't found a foreign in a while. Gives me hope for the box. Let's dig in. After the flip, just a couple more NIFC enders. There's one there, and then there's one right down here as well. All right, let's hope there's some silver on the inside. Let's go. Well, I don't bring you in for NIFCs usually, but this one I almost always will because they are very hard to come by in the wild. 87D. This is the OG of the Clad NIFC. Don't find them too often. The 1 year sandwiched in between a whole bunch of other circulation years that was not for circulation. It's been around the block a couple of times, but not terrible shape. We'll put it on the board with the rest. Back we go. Well, this has the makings of a good box. We have a little bit of everything we've found so far, and now silver. On the inside, we gave this a rip. This is roll number 4, so the immediate next roll after that 87, 40%er. Great shape. Awesome. Love that bling. Excited to finish this one up. Roll number 14. I got this one ripped open pretty darn good before I noticed it. It looks almost solid, but then at the clashing you can see some copper in there. I think we got another 40%er. If it was 90, of course, it'd weigh a heck of a lot more than 225, whatever that was, 8, 9, something like that. Another 40 on the board. Boom. Stacking up some NIFCs as well so far. Getting about one every other roll or so on average at this point. Good box. I'm going to set up so we can catch these live. All right, here we go. Ender time. It does come up a little bit light, basically right at 225. There's our ender. And again, this is going to be from Panama. One of my favorite coins to find, though I haven't seen that obverse. I don't think before. That's pretty cool. Looks a little different than normal. But yeah, there you have that coat of arms, the shield, if you will. Right? This is the way it normally looks. But yeah, this is a different obverse from what I'm used to be seeing. 2019 Balboa, one of my favorite ones to find when hunting $50. Foreign find on the box. Don't see anything else super obvious in here. NFC from 2019. Getting a slew of them. Hey, thank you so much for coming with me on this ride. It's always fun ripping up these rolls. I'm glad you are here with me to do so. If you haven't already, consider liking and subscribing to this video, or to the channel I should say, and don't forget to ring that bell so you are notified when my next video drops. All right, we still have half the box left. We'll get back to it. Jeez, this has been rough. I think I jinxed myself. Holy crap. It's nice looking bicentennial. Oh, proof. There we go. 09S. You just heard me. Yeah, I jinxed myself. I set up. I only have 14 rolls left. Yeah, kind of got quiet, but here's the proof. It is really beat up. 2009S. I don't think I need this one for my book, so we're in good shape here. I'll check. I might need an 09. It's an 08 or 09. I'll double check. Hang tight. Okay, let's go into the book again, right? Here we are. Go to my Kennedy tab. See how full it is. This is a handy little document. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to link it down here. I'll clean off all my stuff. You can print this out. This is, you know, most of the modern coins, really anything from the 19 teens on for coins, all denominations. Really, really helpful to keeping track of your collection. That way, if you go to the coin store, you know exactly what holes you have in your collection. So let's go to my spot 2009S, and it's the 08 I don't have. I have a mint state cleaned. This isn't going to be any better than that. So we'll just add it to the stack. Get back to that hunt. Hey, Found one. This is roll number 38. Just the one, I think. We'll check this. I think it's an NFC. Yep, 2012. Over a roll of those so far. All right, let's dive into that silver. 68. Hold up, 68D. Pretty good shape. That's another one we're adding to the board. Back in we go. Another proof edge. Roll number 43. I think that's a proof. No, maybe an 87. Nope, not even. What is that? Look, can you see that? It looks almost as if that some of the clad. Oh yeah, that's definitely a ridge on that. Some of the top cladding is missing. What do you think on that? Something worth holding? You can see it in there. Let me see if I can zoom. You see that? Well, what do you think? Let me know. You can see that ridge is clearly there. My fingernail, how little they are. You can actually feel that little bit of a ridge as it goes by. Interesting. I was thinking maybe this was a mint set coin, given how thick it is. Pretty good strike otherwise. But yeah, we'll throw it to the side. Let me know what you think on that in the comments. Just drop it down there. I'm not familiar with what kind of air that would be, other than maybe like a little bit of a delamination, but not technically how it goes there with the kind of clad we're looking at here. So anywho, let me know. We got 6 rolls left to go in this, and we'll get back to it. Well, I would say we definitely filled the board here. 7 silvers, 3 boxes. That's awesome. You can't beat that, really. 2 of those being 90%ers. We had that 64D and a 1951D. I do want to show you my book. Also, 5 40%ers. I do want to show you my book. And my 51D I currently have in here. It's right here. Let's see if I can get the glare off that. Take the sheet off. You can see it has some toning, some tarnish, a couple of dings. Comparatively, very similar in my opinion as far as their grade. I'll go ahead and show you the reverse of this. So it would be the one on the left. And here's where I think it's kind of my favorite because of that toning. So compared, there'd be the new one. I think they're very similar grades. I'm going to keep the way it is just because I like that toning and tarnish on it. A couple dings on the front, yeah, but you can see a lot of those bell lines in there too. So I'm putting this one VF condition, I would say. Let me know what you think. I'm not an expert grader, but you know what? It's always good to take a stab at it, how you think things look in your book. So I'm going to keep it that way. The state of my Franklin half dollars. I am missing just a handful, 6 on the front page, and then just 1 here on the second. So the 1960s, not hard to find, but I have not found it. Some really good examples here from the 60s as well in my collection. So happy to have that. Again, 7 silvers for this hunt. We did have that foreign, the Balboa from 2019, this beat up proof. Already have that one, so we're not doing anything. An 87 NIFC, so that would actually be 25 NIFCs if you lump that in there. Here's that colorized Kennedy. You already saw it on the end, really beat up. A couple of nice example Kennedys over here. I'll check versus my condition in my catalog book. And then really interested to know what you think of this. I still contend that this is kind of a missing layer, clad layer. I'll let you know what I think in the text here. I haven't really done research on it yet to figure out what I think it is, but I do kind of expect this to be a mint set coin, given just how wide that rim is and how nice the finish is. Awesome, great find. I think happy to have all this. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I know kind of a longer video given the finds, but we had quite the diverse 3 boxes here out of this, and we definitely filled that board with everything that you can find. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Hope you are staying healthy, stay safe, and we'll catch you next time.